So good to have you back. My name is Jack Green from Theorycraft. As you all know, we like to craft theories here, general rant, rave, and come up with our own theories or delusions, whatever you want to call them. Opinions, yeah, we're very opinionated. What are you going to do about it? So obviously I'm Jack Theorycraft, and some of you may know me, but in case you don't already know me, no, I'm just kidding. I love all of you. Right, let's get straight into this one. Some of you guys might remember Cat Dog. This is from my childhood back in 1998. I was born in 1996, but I still remember this somehow. I don't know how I remember it, but now watching it as an adult, I remember how screwed up it was and how generally mind-blowing this thing was. Basically, it talks about two conjoined brothers, a cat and a dog, conjoined, going about their lives and adventures together. What? As you probably guessed, this makes zero sense, and I'm going to go through and explain to you why. As if I really needed to explain any further, but here we are. So, if cat and dog, if they eat something, either one, right? So, if one of them eats the food, does it go down? Do they both have the same digestive system? Do they have both the same small intestine, which is basically that great big long thing that looks like Spaghetti Junction in London here in the UK? So when it goes down into there, does it digest through one stomach or does it digest through both of them? Do they share a stomach? How does it work? You know, and say if one of them's sick as well, does it still go through one stomach and then it goes out both ends? I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Number two, if one of them commits a crime, does that mean it technically makes both of them guilty? So if one of them commits a murder, for example, if cat kills the other one, does that mean that dog is guilty by association? Or is he responsible as well through being conjoined twins? There's just so many ethical questions which just do not make any friggin' sense. Oh, God, this is frustrating. I'm sorry, I try to find logic in every single thing, whether it's nerdy or not, and I just cannot find any logic in this. This is nuts. So if the murder's been committed by that person, does that technically make his brother a witness? Is he guilty via association? So because he's part of the same body that he's responsible for the crime as well? Moving on to the next, which goes back to the digestion food question, which is, how do they wee and how do they poop? How do they poop? Well, we don't know. We have no idea. They're conjoined. I can assume round about where the abdomen is. We don't see any, well, how do I keep this PG? Any jiggly bits. We don't see any jiggly bits. So how the heck do they go to the toilet? Is there something which the guys who made the actual series themselves chose to obviously not to put that in, because remember, it's a kids show. So does that technically mean that it doesn't have any of those organs? So does it evacuate its bowels and stuff like some sharks do when they are sick through their mouths? You know, when they're digesting food and stuff, and when sharks are sick, does it work like that? Honestly, I've had a brain fart doing this. This question, if one of them has a heart attack, say one of them has a health condition, so cat has a heart attack, does that mean dog also has a heart attack? Does this make any kind of sense at all? If they're part of the same body, if they both got the same kind of organs attached to each other, if they both have different hearts, I'm assuming they have a different heart, they must do. So if one of them has a heart attack, does it go through the other one's body and that one has a heart attack as well? What if one of them has epilepsy and has an epileptic seizure or something like that? Does it go through one and then goes through the other? Oh God, this is... We're not going to find any answers to this, but I want to know if you guys have ever asked these questions yourselves about cat dog, because personally, I am having a tough time making any logical sense of this, but still, this is Nickelodeon. This is this kids show, which makes no sense. And finally, I know some of you adults have thought about this because you're all dirty buggers, and I know that you got a very filthy mind, okay? But I know that you've asked this question. I know you have. Yeah, so if they want to reproduce, how do they roast the broomstick, shall we say? You know? And plus, here's the awkward bit. Would cat reproduce? Do they reproduce? Does that mean they have the same beef thermometer, or do they have separate beef thermometers? So does it mean the cat is gonna try and, gotta try and keep this PG, does it mean the cat's gonna try and go with the dog, or is the dog gonna try and go with the cat, or is the cat gonna go with the cat, or the dog gonna go with the dog? So reproduction, just how does that work? How does this work? I know you guys have probably asked this question, but honestly, I have found nothing. This is just speculation. And to be honest, the speculation, I kind of don't want to find out what these answers are, as either way, you're going to be pretty damn disturbed. And God, this topic's making me so hot, I need to drink water. Or Pepsi Max. Yeah, so how do they reproduce? Do they have two separate genitalia? Do they have one set of genitalia? Well, who knows? We're never going to find out. Okay, so I've probably ruined your childhood. Very sorry, people. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry if I've ruined your childhood, but you know you've been asking these questions, and I know you have. And I know you thought about this, like how do they go to the toilet? How does that happen? Well, this is like the first of these little tiny episodes that we're doing, because obviously we want to break up the live streams and so on. You know, we sometimes talk for half an hour, but it depends what kind of ideas, depends what kind of stuff that we've got going on. We just want to get this out to you because we're still trying to find our feet on here, still trying to find what works. And so we can try and give you some entertaining content, which we can think of. And if you have any ideas, as always, please drop them down below in the comments. We want to interact with you. We've been getting a few more comments recently, which has been great. If you like what we're doing, if you don't like what we're doing, then please tell us. But please be nice. You know, Ben, he's a sensitive lad, all right? So just be gentle. Anyway, that's enough from me here. This is Jack at Theorycraft. I'll see you guys in the very next video. So see you later. And cat dog will probably be in your nightmares. And I hope you definitely think of these questions because I can't make any sense of them. Bye.